Ew, no, your breath stinks. Go there, brush your teeth.
It's morning time. Hello. We're supposed to be romantic. Doesn't matter. Typical morning, I can't find my phone, and then when I do find it, it's in the most obvious place ever. I like to check Snapchat in the mornings. I've been doing daily vlogging until Christmas, or VLOGMAS. Thanks, Ingrid, for that. It's been pretty fun. If you want to watch me on the daily, just check out my second channel, ChristenVlogs. You'll see a new video every day. And I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth because I obviously got this morning, so, you know. My face has been breaking out a lot, so I've been using this creamy face cleanser from Frank Body, and I like it because it came out gray, and then I looked at the back of the bottle, and it said, I was looking at it like, what the heck, and then it said, I look dirty, so you can look clean, so it like answered my question in my head. It was really cute. They always have like the cutest little descriptions. And then I'm using an everyday moisturizer on my face. It's very lightweight, but on my under eyes, because it's such a sensitive area that ages pretty quick, I like to use a thicker moisturizer there every day and every night. And I use the Tarte Maracuja moisturizer because it's amazing. I put it on the highlighted points of my face, and then I change into some comfy clothes, and hubby made me breakfast, and he's finally giving me a kiss, yay! And I make my own coffee in the morning just because I like it super sweet. And this is basically my outfit for the day. I like to keep it pretty cash. These adorable booties, cat ring, and white tee are from Jouer. I'll link everything below, but this is the makeup look we're doing today, so if you want to learn how to get it, let's just keep watching. So I'm going to use this primer right here. I used it yesterday for the first time. It's pretty interesting because it's like a creamy primer, and I'm just going to put that on before I start my makeup. And it kind of made everything really smoothed out and matte, which I really like. So if you're oily, this works awesome for your skin. This works really good to fill in your pores too, kind of like the Professional. And it feels really velvety and smooth. And then before I start my full face makeup, I always put on a balm. I just got this one in a few days ago. This is Cha Cha Balm from Benefit. It smells good. And just hydrate my lips a little bit because they're really chapped, especially because of the winter. So hydrating my face and my lips is really important to me. And then next, I'm going to do my foundation. For foundation, I'm going to go full coverage today. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. And which shade am I in? I don't even know my own shade. Medium Tan Honey. So I've been using the Amazonian Clay Foundation a whole lot. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you already know that. But I like that it feels like a primer, so it's very velvety and smooth. It kind of smooths out your skin texture and fills in those pores. So that's why I've been using it a lot. I love the coverage on it. And for the concealer, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear. I'm an NC25, in case you guys are wondering, and I'm just bouncing it into my skin so that it gives you the best coverage. So you want to bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Hashtag bounce it. I'm going to be taking this Gwen Stefani palette by Urban Decay for the eyes. I'm using those two taupey shades for the crease area. I'm just going to wash that into the crease, and then if you have a little bit trouble with blending, just use your finger. I swear it's like the next best thing to the beauty blender. I also am going to use this darker shade on the lower part of my lash line and then blend it out with a big fluffy brush. I'm using a denser brush to pat it on, and then I'm using a big fluffy brush that we used for the crease so that it blends everything together, and it still has some of the other shade on it, so it blends really nicely. So I'm going to take the same darkest shadow and apply it to the outer crease. I'm using a pretty dense brush, and I put a lot of shadow on that brush, so I decided I'm going to use a clean brush to blend it out. So that's what I'm doing. It's similar to the 239 from MAC. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. And then I'm going back and forth between these two brushes because I want the intensity to be just right. I don't want to put too much, but I want to gradually intensify it. So that's why I keep going back and forth there. And then once I have it the way I want, I go ahead and blend out the edges so it's nice and hazy and soft looking. And now I am going to use a little bit of a cool purple tone. This is from a Jouer palette, and I will have it linked below. It's a very beautiful palette. I wanted a little bit of a purple, cool tone purple in the crease, so I went ahead and blended that right on top of the dark brown. I also did the same thing to the lower lash line. I feel like this makes the look a little bit more wintry and cool, but at the same time, we're gonna have that warm winter vibe by this beautiful color from ColourPop. It's called On the Rocks, and it is literally the most beautiful brown, bronzy thing I've ever seen in my life. pot that on, of course, with my ring finger because I feel like these ColourPop shadows blend better with your finger. And then I'm applying a little bit of a wing liner. This is the Makeup Forever ink liner. It dries matte. It is my all-time favorite besides Kat Von D Trooper. And now for my mascara, I'm using this new mascara I got in from Benefit. It has crystals, Swarovski, I don't know how to say that name, Swarovski crystals on it, and I thought it was really cute, so I decided to use that today. For the waterline, I'm using this beautiful purple pastel shade. It's called Crybaby from ColourPop. And now I am going back in with the deepest purple from the Jouer palette to deepen up that crease. I'm using my friend Alex Faction's lashes. They're so perfect and pretty. I am using these right here. I pop them on really quick, and then I'm going to go back into my skin and brighten everything up. So I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to brighten up my under eyes and also add a base for the highlight. I'm blending everything out with my warm ring finger because I feel like using your skin to blend things, oh that sounds weird, using your finger to blend things out just makes it melt into your skin and look very natural. I'm using this contour stick from Tarte. It is something that I've never tried before, but I really like it. It's very easy to use. You can be very precise with it. I don't usually use cream contours, but I definitely will start using this little guy. And I'm also going to do a little bit of baking. So I took my Laura Mercier setting powder and I just put a little bit underneath my eyes, you know, the highlighted areas, let it sit there for a little bit and then wipe it off. Yes, I posed with the palette before taking off the powder. Using the Tarte's contour palette, it is an awesome palette. I'm using the darkest shade and going over the hollow areas that I've already kind of touched on just to make sure that they're extra defined and of course extra fleeky. I also have really been into very structured jawlines lately. I don't know why. Some people might think it's a little masculine, but I have been into contouring crazy around my jawline because I want it to be super structured. I'm going to take this banana shade right here to brighten up my under eyes, and I'm also going to focus this right next to the side of the nose to make the nose look a little bit more narrow and lifted. And for the blush, I'm using the blush inside the palette. It's very pretty and it matches perfectly with everything. For the lips, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Melted Lipstick, or Melted Chocolate Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Chocolate Honey. It is so perfect. Consistency of the color is amazing. It's very buttery and it looks beautiful. Here is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Now I am ready to head out. I'm using my cat ring right here. It's my favorite ring right now. It's from Joyous, and then the cat ring is right next. I leave my cat ring next to my desktop, so I just put that on really quick, and then I grab some Booties usually in the winter. And I like to move, I like to walk comfortably. So I choose some Booties that are very comfortable but still look a little festive. So I'm just going to put on some gold Booties, and I have these jeans on right here that are kind of distressed at the knee and at the bottom ankle, which is really cute. And I just have a plain white tee and throw on a scarf. I also threw on this jacket. I got it as a present from Lulu's on hitting 1 million subscribers. So it's like super special to me. And I think it's a really cute jacket too. So this is my outfit for the day, and this is pretty much the entire look. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And until the next video, bye dollies.